Hi, my name is Hisham Abdullah. I'm a consultant paediatrician and head of quality improvement at Oxford University Hospitals. I'd like to talk today around quality improvement, not for patients, not for services, but for us, for joy at work. Some of the figures on this slide are truly quite shocking. The impact of the pandemic has been really devastating for healthcare staff across the industry. The rates of depression are alarmingly high, and the rates of burnout, the stress leading to 20% of physicians and 40% of nurses leaving or having left already practices within the 2 years of the pandemic. High impact on them, but also for those of us who've left away an increasing workload, which is frankly unsustainable. And that's applicable to us here at Oxford University Hospitals. So the figures here show that less than half of staff in our organisation feel they're able to contribute or manage the conflicting demands of their time at work, which is typical of our region and across the country. And compounding that, only 60%, less than 60% of staff are able to feel that they can make improvements to their area of work, meaning that the changes that need to be made simply cannot be made within the time that's available to us. So what can be done about this? How about if the focus of the improvement initiatives, of the quality improvement programs and projects that you do over the next year was actually on yourselves, on the processes and the things that bring you joy at work? What difference could that make? Well, that was essentially the program that was led by the Royal College of Psychiatrists over the last 2 years. And what's surprising and perhaps even shocking about this is that what this data shows is that they were able to buck the trend, that they were able to reduce the number of trainees and consultants who experienced symptoms of burnout during the pandemic significantly and sustainably through that work. So how was that done? What did they do that others weren't doing? And the answer to that is they were applying a systematic approach focusing on joy at work. So using those same quality improvement techniques that you know about or you're learning about, but applying them internally on ourselves. And the slide on the left there shows you the kind of things that they were working on, the essentials, processes around recruitment, managing demand, basic stuff that you need just to get through your day, equipment, structures, environments, as well as focusing on the pebbles in their shoes. What were the things that got in the way of delivering good care? What were the things that irritated and consequently led to poorer care, both for our caregivers as well as those recipients of care? Reconnecting with one another in meaningful ways, and then finally contributing to making changes to the kind of care that we are trained to deliver and that we want to deliver for our patients that have not been possible due to the impediments they've had through the course of the pandemic. And what are the changes that they put in place? Some of them, as you'll see in the next slide, were small, even trivial, but actually significant. And I particularly like this one. This was an idea that one team adopted called Positive Gossip, which essentially used the same, essentially allowing news to transfer about good stuff as quickly as sometimes things travel around bad stuff, and thereby increasing the enthusiasm and the connectiveness of the team. So how do you do this? What would you want? What do you need to do to be able to get involved and to focus in on joy at work? I'd like you to ask two simple questions to yourself and to your team. What makes a good day at work? And secondly, what gets in the way of that? Ask that question and then prioritize it in the way that you can see on the right side there of what we see a Pareto chart, which essentially identifies those things which have the greatest impact and therefore could be the most influential in making changes, and therefore focusing and prioritizing those things on the left of the chart around your improvement initiatives will have the biggest hit and the impact on making a good day at work. So who's in? If you're interested in a quality improvement program focused on enjoying work, email us, the quality improvement team, on that email address, or contact me personally through social media or on email, and let's focus on enjoying work. Thank you.